93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Wladimir Klitschko has officially retired, and most people don't give a shit. I probably, most of the people that's going to be listening to the video won't give a shit, probably, like most of them. I want to make my honest opinion. This is my honest opinion on this. I personally am a fan of Klitschko in terms of his fighting ability. He was off his prime, but I feel like I don't know why people don't want to see Klitschko versus Joshua. I don't know why a lot of people didn't want to see that. Like, I can see what you mean. Like, actually, I do know why people don't want to see it, because we want to see some new faces, right? We want to see a Joshua versus Wilder ultimately. Two big power punches. UK versus US and all that. But Joshua versus Klitschko was an epic fight. I thought it was great. I thought the fight was great. It was action-packed. Both got hurt. And, I didn't make a video on this, but I told my friend, the reason why I didn't make a video on the Joshua versus Klitschko, because I had exams. And for that time, I just didn't concentrate. I did watch the fight, but then I was straight back into revising. I told one of my friends while we were revising that people are underestimating Klitschko's power. And I think this will be a competitive fight. And, it was a competitive fight. I really enjoyed it. Klitschko showed, in my opinion, that he's actually one of the most skilled welterweight. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying it welterweight, because I was thinking about the Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter fight. The WBC said it'll be sanctioned. And I don't worry about that. I'll make another video for that. But yeah, Wladimir Klitschko showed that he's the best, the most skilled rather, not necessarily the best, the most skilled heavyweight possibly. I mean, Joshua has skills, but he has flaws in those skills. Wladimir Klitschko is a more complete fighter, in my opinion. He's very skilled. He's very experienced. He was sharp. He was very sharp. I feel like he's more skilled than not only Joshua, but also Wilder. This big baby Miller that's coming up. That guy, there's a lot. See, it's crazy. Like, people don't want to see Klitschko, but they want to see big baby Miller. And I kind of, same thing with me, because I want to see how good is big baby Miller or whatever, right? But personally, I think Klitschko will beat this guy easy. Easy work. Gerald Washington, however you want to pronounce his name, is nothing like Klitschko. For real. I think Klitschko would stop Miller. Klitschko, in my opinion, is more skilled than Luis Ortiz. Although Luis Ortiz is the better fighter on the inside and mid-range, I feel like Klitschko will probably have him. But not sure about that, man. Klitschko was definitely one of the, like, while he was active, people, when they thought about the best heavyweight, they thought of Joshua, they thought of Wilder, they thought of those two mainly. I firstly think Klitschko should be there as well. Even after the performance, people didn't see it like that, I don't think. I don't think they appreciated Klitschko's performance against Joshua. Even though they said they praised him, they never saw him as the, because they mentioned Joshua and Wilder as the best heavyweights. I never felt like that they would mention Klitschko next to those names because Joshua beat them. But in reality, the way I see it is that fight could have gone either way depending on who got caught. And, at the end, Klitschko got caught. Klitschko had popped too. And in a rematch, I feel like Klitschko could have won. I'm not saying he would have won. I'm saying he could have won. Klitschko has some experience with Joshua. That means he probably knows a thing or two about Joshua. But at the same time, Joshua has a bit more power. He could pull it off. And Klitschko, even though he lost the fight, he kind of came out as a winner because no one expected him to fight like that. So I guess if you rematch Joshua, you might actually perform worse. You might perform better, which is great, but there's a risk that you might perform worse. Taking that risk is not really worth it. Because, yeah, as I said, if Klitschko performs better and he wins the fight, how much do you think being in Klitschko's position, just being in Klitschko's position, right? Does that matter if you beat Joshua? I mean, it does matter, but by how much? Klitschko's been beating guys for 10 years, right? And I guess for him, beating another guy is not difficult. I guess, this guy did beat you in the first fight, so I guess it's a bit more than something. But still, considering that you've been up against guys like Lennox Lewis and kinds of people, man. David Hay, Lennox Lewis. Shit, you got great resume. I guess the risk is a bit high, in my opinion. And considering that he came out in the last fight like a winner, even though he lost, this fight he might look worse. So, looking worse, the fact that he looked good even at that age is a good thing to his resume. It's a good thing about his career, about his legacy. But if he looks worse, that shine will be taken away, and it's not good. It's not too bad for his legacy. He is 40-something years old, but it's not good for his legacy either. So I think going out on a high note is better for Klitschko's career than it is going out there on a low note. This might actually be bad for Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn probably was hoping that he fights Klitschko. He gets Joshua to fight Klitschko, right? Because I feel like on paper, it seems like Eddie Hearn is the one that wants Wilder versus Joshua. But when I look more into it, I feel like it's Deontay Wilder that's actually wanting the fight, and Joshua wants the fight, in my opinion, as well. I just feel like Eddie Hearn's trying to protect him, like he protects a lot of fighters, man. For real. Like, let's be honest. I feel like they set up Tony Bentley to be this, almost like a bodyguard, trying to protect Joshua by trying to be, when Deontay Wilder was there and he was saying, he would fight Tony Bentley would fight Deontay Wilder and all that, which he really wouldn't, but it's just bullshit. It's just like a block in between Joshua and Wilder, trying to prevent Wilder to get Joshua. And then there's Dillian White, a bunch of obstacles. But, this in a way is, as a fan, I like to see Klitschko versus Wilder, Klitschko versus a lot of these guys. I feel like he's really skilled. I like his fighting style, he's got a dog in him. People don't realize that. He wins in a safe way, but he definitely got the dog in him. He definitely do. Like, for real. Fast, sharp, powerful. But you gotta see that as being on Klitschko's position, I guess this is a great move for his career. He doesn't need to fight anymore. He's 40-something years old. He's not in his prime. He's not gonna outperform his prime years at the age of 40 or 40 whatever he's. So, I feel like it's good to leave on a high note. If he loses for the third time, he's taken 3 back-to-back losses. So that's not good for his career. I guess it's, in a way, good for boxing. And, yeah. But let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. And definitely comment down below. 93 Boxing. I'm out.